Good morning to you. Here is your hazy, already turning hot and humid look out over River Street in one of our Savannah cams. It is a nice morning out there, but you definitely want to be careful with the heat and humidity, of course, that's coming into play. Your warm spot right now is currently Hilton Head Island at 82 degrees, 80 degrees Savannah and Beaufort. These temperatures will climb as you push through the morning. Viper radar remains clear on land areas, but there is an area of showers and even a few thunderstorms out over the waters and just inside the Gulf Stream. This may progress towards our area through the portions of the morning hours and eventually start to ignite activity in the area. 20% rain chances at best 10 and 11 o'clock though. Then you get those isolated storms by noon. The afternoon brings scattered, even at times numerous storms with heavy rainfall and the possibility of damaging wind gusts being in play. By tonight, rain chances do begin to die off around 8 to 9 o'clock or so, but be mindful of those flooded roadways if you're out and about. Low pressure off the North Carolina coast, by the way, has a 10% chance of developing into a named storm per the National Hurricane Center. Bottom line, not going to affect us in any bit at all. Front is sliding through the area. That's the additional lift, along with plenty of heat and humidity that will spark showers and storms this afternoon. Localized flooding is the main concern due to very heavy rainfall on some areas, saturated ground. Eventually, northeasterly winds aided by eventual Hurricane Erin moving off of our coast do bring that drier pattern in, and rain chances for the first part of the week are out of play. But Erin has been rapidly intensifying through portions of this morning, and this satellite imagery just shows you a very intense hurricane underway. Again, that well-defined eye, you do have a very strong symmetrical but tiny core near the center of this thing, and a lot of thunderstorm activity from outer rain bands moving through the Leeward Islands. But this will be no threat to the United States, and even territories, the Virgin Islands of Puerto Rico included, will only get those fringe effects. 145 mile per hour maximum sustained winds this morning. That's a 70 mile per hour increase in 15 hours. Very pronounced increase there. Pressure continues to fall as well. This storm does gradually make its turn northward, and no threat to the east coast of the United States. Will possibly peak later today as a strong Category 4, may even reach Category 5 status. Eventually moves parallel to the east coast, bringing high surf and rip currents. That's going to be our major concern Monday through Friday for all of our coastline. Also, swells are going to be very high too, at 5 to 7 feet at times Tuesday into Wednesday. Your Vipercast shows you activity firing up by the afternoon. Again, 40% coverage of showers and storms. Heavy rainfall possible inland of I-95. That's going to be in play into portions of the evening. Now into your Sunday, we do begin to have more dry air working in, but first isolated storm chances get underway. Some storms may become strong again with those wind gusts in play, but mainly looking at a heavy rain issue, but not looking at the same amounts of lift into portions of your day. Quick look at today's forecast. Again, low to mid 90s expected, hot and humid conditions in the area too. Be mindful of flooded roadways if you do have to drive around this evening. Tonight brings a warm and humid one, and those storms will end early on though. Your local waters bring east winds of 5 to 10 knots, only 1 foot seas. Keep an eye to the sky for showers and storms. And a quick look at your 7-day does show you those scattered storm chances for today, Sunday, down to isolated storms, Monday through Wednesday, featuring dry air moving in thanks to Erin being offshore, but hot and humid conditions. Stick around.